guess I'm just venting to you guys. Jeez, I'm sorry. Good morning, guys, and happy Friday/Wednesday. With Zach's work schedule, it's technically our Wednesday. We're still going strong. I don't even process that it's the weekend anymore at all. Like, the only time I even realize it is if I'm in the car and on the radio they're like, events happening this weekend, and then I will realize it. So clearly we do not have any crazy plans this weekend. We'll see what we end up getting into. I was cracking up though, because when I was at the gym this morning, Zach sent me these photos of Asher, the timeline of Asher realizing he has been caught on the couch, trying to get up, and then eventually fleeing, which I talked about this on my Instagram stories. Our goal was not to have Asher on the couch. However, if he's on the couch, we don't yell at him. Ooh, someone is throwing their measuring cup. I think I need to cycle out his bathroom toys because he's starting to get sick of them. So it's like, that's the good thing. Like, you don't have to necessarily go out and buy new toys. It's just like all about maintaining the cycle, because if I take this away for a week, it's going to be like a brand new thing. So anyway, yeah, we don't yell at Asher, but he knows he's not supposed to. And Asher used to have horrible separation anxiety. It got so bad when I was postpartum and I wasn't leaving the house for months. So Asher just got so used to having me there 24/7, and finally he's good. I'm so happy. And I think one of the keys is we do let him on the couch when we're not home. I think it's just, he feels comfort in he goes to the same spot that I'm always sitting in, and I just think it really helps him feel comfortable, which is all I could ask for. Also, oh my gosh, at the gym, they'll sometimes record you while you're working out and put it on their Instagram stories. I am always so humbled and so mortified, because I was doing jump squats and I thought I'm doing excellent jump squats. I'm killing it. This is so embarrassing, I shouldn't even post it. I was barely squatting at all. I will say, in my defense, this was the end of the workout, so my legs were just absolutely done. But I have to say, I always feel so much different than I look. I feel great. I'm oh my gosh, you're doing it. And then I look at these videos and I'm you're not doing it. Also, tell me why I have a tripod literally right here, and yet this was the setup I decided on. That extra 2 minutes to set up the tripod, I just wasn't feeling. We've got Tom's baby proofing services that have come to the house today to help us get a kickstart on baby proofing, starting with these mirrors. We have 3 big mirrors that we're leaning up against a wall. Did you do all this when we were little?
No, we did not do anything.
We have quite a bit in the house that we have to baby proof, and honestly, let me know if you have any. There are so many things I would never think about. The one that we still don't have, where is it? I don't see any outlets that are out, but over there, we need to get wire or outlet covers for that. I didn't even know that was a thing, but apparently if babies have wet fingers and they stick, I don't know. Was reading up on that. And then the big one, the glaring issue in this room, there are kind of a few issues here that we're dealing with, but this table that I love so much from Crate & Barrel, I'm obsessed with the way it looks. I just think this is such an issue for when Decker gets older and starts running. And if you ran into this, and yeah, we could get I know they make things you can padding put on here, but I don't know. I just feel this table is just such a liability for him. So we have plan B. I'm so grateful that House of Noah reached out and asked if I wanted to try out one of their tables. This is a baby proofed table, very soft, you could literally slam into it and it wouldn't even hurt. And also, where are you? I'm up down here, so I'm going to try to swap these out eventually, but 1 second, I need to help my dad. Sometimes desperate times do indeed call for desperate measures. I'm definitely going to regret this very flattering angle. 1 second. Today's one of those days Decker just would not nap, and I know it works like a charm. I could just put him in the car. He's going to fall asleep within 10 minutes. Sure enough, that's exactly what happened. So we make it work. I've just been knocking out some work on my laptop while he gets his beauty rest, and he should be waking up any minute. But honestly, I am used to getting work done in a car, because when I was a reporter, I spent more time on the road going from story to story than in the newsroom. So honestly, the laptop on my lap, this feels right. I did get Dunkin'. I did get a coffee though, and I spilled it all over me. Oh my gosh, is this a magical shirt? Nope. Nope, it's not. Oh, hi! Oh, hi! Hello! Hello! done, and I have no idea how I am this late to the game, but I just started adding electrolytes to my routine. Oh my goodness, they make such a difference. I've obviously always heard like electrolytes, you need them, you need to replenish them, all of the things. And especially at Burn Boot Camp, they're always hammering that into you at the end of especially a sweaty class. I don't know. I just didn't really listen. And honestly, one of my big things was I didn't want to just do any electrolyte drink because they're definitely not all made equal. And I'm so happy I get to be partnering with Element on this video, which I'm sure you guys have heard all about Element. This electrolyte drink truly is the best of the best. It's made with everything you need, nothing you don't. And that is the biggest problem with so many of these drinks, foods, everything on the market. They have so much junk in it. But with this, and the huge thing for me, 0 sugar added. I did not want an electrolyte drink that was just gonna have a bunch of sugar in it, that was gonna honestly make me feel sick. With this, I come home, it's honestly like a nice little treat that I get to drink after my workout. And it's nice knowing there's no added sugar, there are no artificial ingredients, coloring, no gluten, no fillers. Literally, you are just getting what you need from this. And I feel so much better. I used to go to Burn Boot Camp, by the way. I like couldn't carry on with my day. And I know that sounds crazy. I distinctly remember Googling, does anyone else feel like this? Like I literally feel like my workout in the morning, like I can't recover from. But oh my goodness, I wish I knew the one thing. I wasn't replenishing my electrolytes. And by the way, electrolytes facilitate hundreds of functions in the body, from hormone regulation to nutrient absorption, fluid balance. Like there's so much that electrolytes are doing in your body, and sweating is one huge area where you lose a lot of electrolytes. But even like if you have a hangover low key, this does the job. I cannot get over how good this tastes. Oh, by the way, I didn't even say. So my favorite, well, I have a few favorite flavors. One of my favorite flavors is this lemonade salt. Literally tastes like lemonade, like the lemonade you grew up drinking when you were little. But once again, 0 sugar. I also love citrus salt is a favorite of mine, orange salt. Like they have so many good flavors. It has seriously just been such a game changer for me this summer, and it's allowed me to stay active and live the active lifestyle that I want. So if you guys want to give it a try, I'm going to have a link below. It's drinkelement.com/ClancyBurke, and that link will get you a free 8-count sample pack of Element's most popular flavors. So you'll be able to try them out, see if you like them, see what are your favorites. I have not had a bad flavor yet though. Like all of them are just seriously so freaking good. And I've literally looked a million times at this ingredients list. Like it's not, I don't believe it, but the ingredients are as simple as it gets. So yeah, I'll have that link below. They also have a free returns policy, no questions asked if it's not for you. And the link, by the way, is for new and returning customers if you just want to try out some new flavors. Gaby and I just filmed a spicy little episode for the podcast that I'm about to get edited and uploaded right now. Meanwhile, I just got a fun little package in. This is actually not sponsored, although I have worked with this company in the past, and I decided to rent a purse for the month with Vivrel. Let us see. I know I went with pink because I just have a thing. Pink. It's just who I am. It's what I am. The last bag I rented with Vivrel was pink, but that was like a hot pink. This, I believe, is going to be like a lighter pink. Let us see. Oh my gosh. Wow. She is beautiful. I'm not the type of person who buys purses. Like I literally, I always say never say never. Never say never. You never know. But I can almost guarantee I will never, ever, ever buy a designer purse. I just don't see that ever being in the cards for me. I just can't, like, if I'm going to fork over $1,000, I'm going to put it somewhere else, most likely. But with Vivrel, obviously, I am renting. And then I think later on tonight, I'm gonna get some work done now. Zach and I are going to take advantage. It's supposed to cool off here in Cincy and do a little evening stroll. We never do anything in the evening, which I get. I mean, after like a long day of work for him, it's like, you know, sometimes that's the last thing you want. But if there's one thing I learned with traveling, because sometimes like I feel so rigid with Deckers, it's his bedtime routine that I'm so rigid with. Like naps, I'm like, oh, he can nap here, he can nap there, he can nap whatever. But there's something in my brain where I'm like, oh my, if we don't start the routine at 7, like finish that sentence, I've learned nothing will happen. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine if it's 15 minutes later, 20 minutes later, whatever. And if there's one thing I've learned, babies are so much more resilient than you think. And also, like, his brain isn't on a perfect 24-hour schedule, right? Like, he doesn't wake up at the same exact time every day, as much as I try to make the bedtime routine the exact same. It just isn't like robotic. I'm not robotic. Some days I'm more tired than others. Some days I have more energy. Like, it varies. And so anyway, all that to say, I think tonight we're gonna do a nice little evening out.
In a world of green, just like a dream, you...
Hi guys. guys, I just pulled up outside the emergency room. I was in the area. I was driving back from Dayton. Decker and I went to Dayton to visit Zach's family for the day. When my mom called, my brother apparently got stung by a stingray. He's in there right now. I have Decker, so my mom was farther away, and she said she's currently hydroplaning. Like, apparently there's a huge storm that's about to roll in, so I don't know what to do, but like, he's sleeping in the back. I think I'm about to wake him up. Oh my gosh.
Let you know,
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, because if not...
Neil is going to be okay. He just got home as well. He did not end up having to stay. He is just going to be in a lot of pain, it sounds like, for quite some time. I think it takes some time for, like, the venom. I don't know. This is obviously a whole new, I've never heard, well, I mean, obviously we've all heard of the huge stingray sting, but obviously that was Steve Irwin, like, going into, like, his heart, I think. But anyway, he's good. All is well. Oh, Neil just texted me, tell Decker that I said thank you for visiting me. It definitely helped. That is so sweet. But yeah, obviously I figured Decker could, cheer things up. A baby's like a superpower. You could just well, actually, part of the reason we were in Dayton today, Zach's dad recently got surgery, so we went up there to cheer him up. Then we made a pit stop at the hospital. But yeah, so I'm glad everyone's okay. Meanwhile, just random, but I'm dealing with an ovarian cyst, I believe, that is currently bursting. I have not dealt with this since before I was pregnant. It is a little bit painful. I will say I was about to say very painful, but like, my brother's currently healing from a stingray sting. I don't think it can compare. Yeah. Also, I'm very happy that the sun is starting to slowly but surely set a little bit earlier. Obviously, I don't want like an extremely early sunset. Like, that's so depressing in winter when it's like 5:36 p.m. But the 9 p.m. sunsets, I am really not all about. And these days we're getting down to at least, all right, so we're at 9 p.m., but it was like 9:20, something nuts like that. And it's going to go down a little bit more each and every week, which, like, for me, 8 p.m. sunset, that's perfect. All right, guys, Zach said he was dying to show you his new dessert creation.
It's me quoted. That's exactly what I said.
Begging me to get the camera.
Go get it.
The girls would love to know.
So Clancy bought me a little snack the other day. Peanut butter, basically infused dates, which she knows I like dates and she knows I like peanut butter. So
you're an easy guy to please.
But like, it was an expensive thing and you got 3 of them. So
no,
that's not sustainable. So I went and I bought dates and peanut butter. And then what I started doing is I put peanut butter on the dates, and then I add a little bit of honey.
You just had to like one-up them.
So you get all your sugars. It's a great snack.
Asher is just always like that meme.
He's like, that sounds great, dude. It's like, I'm ready. He's like, thanks, Dad. I love that stuff. He already had his peanut butter tonight, so.
He's getting greedy.
Asher and I love our peanut butter treats.
Since having Decker, you and Asher definitely have like kind of created a new relationship.
Well, Asher loves me way more than you now.
He still doesn't. He still loves me.
Oh my gosh. It's not even close.
You think Asher loves you?
Yes. I think he used to love you more.
Do you think Decker loves me more?
Loves you more?
Yeah.
I would say if he loved anyone more, it would be you, because you're his food source. So that helps.
Yeah, that's all I am.
But I always admitted he loved you more originally.
But now,
again, it's not like a sweet brag. Like, you're good. But I always admitted when he did. But he loves me more now.
Yeah. I think Decker, God, the amount of times we mix them up. Asher just has like a sweet spot. Like, I'll always be his mom, but obviously I do get very busy with Decker these days. So like, I'm glad that he has you as like you're like a temporary placeholder.
Yeah, take him back. I'm not. Yeah, it's not like I'm thrilled about the sitch.
But you're a loving dad, and we appreciate it.
We go on our walks every morning now.
Yeah, you guys do bond over that. Decker and I run. We're like the cooler kids.
Something like that.
And by the way, my snack, avocado toast, everything but the bagel seasoning, carrots, and grapes. And all is right in the world when Decker is napping in his crib, or not napping, sleeping in his crib.
He just did it. Hello, Decker. It's your name, Decker?
Here is everything I got from Costco for $122. Starting with a big bag of asparagus, looked super fresh. Also these avocado mash containers. I love dipping these baby carrots in them, which my mom is trying to convince me that baby carrots are bad for you. I don't know, like the jury's still out on that. I love them, so I don't know what to tell you. Whole bunch of salmon. We've also got some russet potatoes. I've heard really good things about the Kirkland brand peanut butter for babies. I think it's just like a little more runny, so we'll see about that. Big bag of broccoli florets, 2 huge containers of grapes, and then I can never resist the baby clothes. Like, look how cute. The cutest thing ever. I cannot believe I am now buying 24 months and 2T, but it's going to be so cute for fall. And then this is just going to be Decker. I feel like Zach would really appreciate this getup. I love how the Costco clothing sets come with 2, and they're really good material, like really good quality. I have to wait for Zach to come home from work to help me move this table out, but I just set up the House of Noah table and I think it looks so cute. And most importantly, obviously, it's just so much safer for Decker. Obviously the Crate and Barrel table is more like, you know, it fits the space more. It's more, I don't know what the word is, like more elevated, I guess, but I love having like just all of the kid stuff. Like, it's just our house. I've said it before, but it's just so much happier. And like, I just love this phase of life so much. And oh, as for the mirrors, so I mean, honestly, like, I don't exactly know what my dad did. I saw he like drilled, I saw him with like a piece of wood and then he wired them down. And okay, wow, right now I'm like pulling on it and it's not going anywhere. So that makes me feel a lot better, because this was the biggest glaring issue I feel like in our living room in terms of not being baby proof. And I think I'm just gonna lay low the rest of the day because I have not been feeling the best. I feel like I don't think we have any, like some sort of like heating pad situation would probably be best. And if I still am in pain in like a day or two, I might call my OB/GYN's office, because the only thing is like ultrasounds are not cheap at all, and it stinks. It's horrible that in this country, like health, which feels like a basic human right, comes down to cost and money. And if you don't like, yeah, anyway, and now I'm going on like a political rant. I'm not trying to be political, but it is insane. I don't feel like getting an unnecessary ultrasound if it is this ovarian cyst, and the only thing I can do is just wait for it to like pass and I guess like burst. Yeah, that's one thing. Like, it stinks. Like, I want to try getting back on track with all of my gynecological health, but I feel like I can't until I'm done breastfeeding, because like you guys know, I've talked about it on here, I have PCOS, and before getting pregnant I just had so many like issues I was trying to get to the bottom of, and then it was like a miracle that I got pregnant, and how I couldn't believe it. But now I'm back to like not really knowing about like, am I normal? Like, are things okay? Because breastfeeding prevents you from, or can, I know some people get their period back while breastfeeding, but for a lot of people it prevents you from getting a period back. So like, I don't know if I am, like, what's going on, and I feel like I'm not going to know until I'm done breastfeeding. But I don't want to give that up just for this. Like, we can wait, I can wait. But I just feel like it's going to be like a whole, not headache, it's not like a headache, but I feel like it's going to be like a whole thing trying to get myself back to being healthy and my body back to being normal and all of that. It's just delayed. And it's so crazy, guys. Like, Decker is almost a year old. Like, when you think about it, that's September. It's coming up. Like, this was, without a doubt, the fastest year of my life. It's like it didn't happen. It's like I think back to like those early days with Decker in October and November, and they are a fever dream. A fever, like it's as if it's someone else that I'm looking at. Like, even when I go back in old photos, it's as if it is not me. It is insane. Oh my gosh. So anyway, my whole goal with breastfeeding, my true goal, like I told one person this, I think, or maybe I probably told a couple other people, but like, it was my pelvic floor therapist. She asked me how long I plan on breastfeeding, and I was like, well, I'm telling everyone 6 months, but if you ask me in my heart of hearts, 1 year. But like, that seems like a pipe dream right now, because I was like struggling a little bit. But it's crazy, like, we are getting up on a year. And when I'm done with breastfeeding and all of that, I think that's when I'll go back to the OB/GYN and start figuring things out and seeing if medication needs to change or what's just going on with all of that. But as of now, I am not feeling the best. And you know what's crazy, guys? So I do have stomach issues. That's certainly the case. But a lot of my stomach issues, I realized, were ovarian cysts bursting. Like it's so crazy. Like I'd always be like, my stomach's hurting. I'm in pain. Like I wonder what I ate. And I'd be so stumped. I'm like, I literally like, I'm eating bread. I'm eating oatmeal. I'm eating like these things that should not be causing stomach pain. And I always was like, wow, I have the most sensitive stomach, which I do. I'm lactose intolerant, like very much so. It's very apparent anyway, very much so. That is the case. However, it's this very specific pain that I always thought was just like an upset stomach, but it was ironic. I was going to the gyno for something else, just for, figuring out my PCOS diagnosis and all that. And when I was getting my ultrasound, she asked me, have I been experiencing pain lately? And I was kind of like defensive because I was like weirded out by like why she was asking me that. I was very nervous and I was just like, no, not really. And then she said, I can see right here where like an ovarian cyst just burst or whatever. I don't know what the term is, ruptured, burst, whatever. And then I was like, wait a minute. Yes. Yesterday I was literally vlogging. Like it's so crazy. Like I have it in a vlog somewhere where I was just laying down and I was like, I am in so much pain. Like I must have eaten something. And it was this cyst. So anyway, all that to say, that's a very long-winded way. I guess I'm just venting to you guys. Jeez, I'm sorry. Thank you for listening. If you made it this far, I love you. I'm just going to have a relaxed rest of the day. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next vlog. Bye.